All right, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. This is Brian. Before we get too far into today's video, I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm going to ask you to please like the video and subscribe to our channel below. The other thing I'm going to do is please comment. If it's been too long and this is going to suck, say it. If you guys are happy to see that we're back, please say it. You guys have left us very good feedback, and we're actually happy to be back. To be honest with you, it's just pretty daunting once you get out of the habit of doing these videos to get back into the habit of doing it. It's a lot of work to set everything up and record and edit and all these things. All three of us are very busy all the time. We've got a bunch of things going on, so it does get daunting. We're kind of the Makoa engines of videos. We get these great grandiose ideas and we can't make them happen because we're always doing something different. So please like and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy the video. This is a long one. Thanks a lot.
Here's Matthew with his zippity doodah. He just did a conversion. He put an SH6 in it, GF6, and he took his KMB 40 out, and he's been flying it on this. It seems to work pretty good. We're gonna do a little video. He's gonna fire it up here, and we're gonna watch the takeoff, and he'll do a quick landing and then go back up. We'll just see how it performs. We found that this engine needs to run slightly rich on its flat. Seems like once it's in the air, it runs really, really good. How do you think the power compares to your KMB 40?
I think it has quite a bit more power. Smoother, quieter.
Literally flies on pennies. Got a 6-ounce tank on here. I'm guessing probably fly about 20 minutes. I'm not sure yet, but it seems to be really, really efficient. Could you do a slow flyby and punch it up? Seems to idle and run really, really nice. Running a 10.6 prop on it. Running a fuel oil mixture of 20:1. I think they recommend 24:1, but because it's new, I went a little heavier on the oil. And we're using Husqvarna XP 2. And if you look up anything on two-stroke oils and you look at the testing, that's one of the best ones that there is as far as testing goes. So we use it and we really, really like it. Engines look clean. They run about 20% cooler on the XP too, if you run a temperature sensor on them. Engine is very quiet and very smooth. It's relatively easy to set up. I'm flying it inverted right now. Just popped it out. Coming back around inverted here. Not a hiccup. Okay, why don't you go ahead and land it so we don't have a long, boring video. Show it landing and how it idles landing, and then he can go back up and have some more fun. There it is, the GF6. Got that, it might go flying. It's been really good so far. Marty from MBMRC. Today we're going to talk about some recent purchases. We haven't been on in a while. We've been really busy converting a lot of our larger scale glow engine airplanes to gas. We've been playing around a lot with gas, and no, we're not getting out of the nitro business. There's still definitely a place for nitro. So we're going to talk a little bit today about our recent purchase here that I'm highly impressed with, which came from Mike's Goes Flying. It's an SH GF6, and
It's a 37 size glow.
it's a 37 size glow that definitely has the punch of a very strong 40.
Got 1.3 horse.
Okay, Matthew, you want to tell them what comes in the box with it?
You got, it comes with its glow plug, and I bought 2 extras with it. It's they're $12 a piece. I don't think we've ran it 4 tanks now. We took the plug out and it looked fine. It's clean.
It's spotless.
You get a plug wrench. It's not your typical 5/16 glow plug size. It's 10 millimeter. So they give you this little plug wrench for it, and you get a gasket. You get an extra prop washer, head shim, and a large decal sheet. Did I ever see that?
I don't know, but yeah, it did. We broke it in per instructions, ran it 20-to-1 on Husqvarna XP Plus oil. They sent oil with it, but I know everybody's got their thing with 2-stroke oils, and I'm not advocating what oil you should use, but I do highly recommend the XP Plus. It's an FD certified oil from the JASO, which is the Japanese Automotive Standards Organization. Their standards are much higher than the American Petroleum Institute. If you go online and you actually see how they tested this oil, and you see the computerized equipment and how they put chainsaws in chambers that are, minus 20 degrees, and they run them through vigorous testing. If you watch that testing, this isn't Uncle Bob's garage where he's telling you this is the best oil. They're showing you why it's the best oil. It's a verified product by Husqvarna. So we have been using it in all of our gas 2-stroke engines, and we're finding the results pretty amazing. As far as cleanliness, how well they run, they transition well, they idle well. It's just been a really, really good oil.
And we've been running them since the winter when it's been really cold.
We've flown them in the wintertime in very cold temperatures.
Very, very hot temperatures here.
Real hot. You'll notice if you run some testing, one of their big claims to fame with this oil is that it runs it cooler. It does. You'll find it like a 20% heat savings with it, we'll say. But at any rate, it has a fuel stabilizer in it. It's they claim it's an extended life for their chainsaws. It's a clean engine formula. It's a low operating temperature, and it does virtually have very, very low smoke. And like I said, we've been extremely impressed with it, and recommend you try it. Give it a shot. We had this engine in his Zippity Doodah, which will be on the video, and we took it out. He's going to order another one. We mounted it in his Eagle, and we're going to try it in there. It's a very reliable engine.
Yeah.
It'll idle all day long, and you know, you punch the throttle. Yeah, there's a little hesitation. It doesn't quit. A little hesitation. It comes up on the pipe, and it runs really good. No matter where it's at, it runs really good. So hats off to SH. I did do some reading on. They actually started developing this engine back in 2005, I think it was. And they have a burn chamber in the head that I think is an enhancement to it. And I think they figured it out. They did a lot of research and a lot of work on this engine to make it run and do what it does. So hats off to those people, and I'm glad a guy like Mike Goes Flying is handling them.
And the price of the engine, I don't know if we mentioned or not, is $130 for the engine, which is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good
There's
deal.
no ignition on it. They also have an 07 glow. They have a 15, a 16, 32, and a 37, and they're going to be coming up with a
9cc.
9cc, which is close to a 60 size glow. So that'll be a game changer too. Maybe we'll try that out as soon as it comes out. But our gas engines that we've been purchasing have mostly been RCGF Stinger engines.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying out some Valley View engines at first.
DLEs.
We have 3 RCGF Stinger 10s, rear exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
We have them in Cadet Senior Sports, and I have one in a Bruce Start Flying King, and they've been really good engines.
Really super good engines. Got a lot of time on them already, yeah.
I think maybe one of them we had a little problem break-in.
Yeah, it was mine. Yeah, it took a little bit of time, a little bit more. But yeah, it runs great.
We have 2 older 15 RCGFs.
Mm-hmm.
We have losing Big Stick 60s, which originally mine had an MDS 68 in it, I think. And his had he had a 61 Twister K&B in yours. And those things on skis in the wintertime is a blast. We have a ton of flights on those things now, which we wasn't hardly flying on before. My brother has a new Valley View 16cc. It seems like it runs really good. It's in a Ultra Stick 60. We have 6 total 20 cc's, various DLE 20s and Boss USA Stingrays.
Mm-hmm. 4-star 120.
That's got a
26
in it. I got a new Seagull Models L4 Grasshopper that I put a 20cc in, and that's pretty good power for it.
Yeah, I put 20cc in my Spacewalker, quarter scale 6 Spacewalker. It's awesome.
We have 3 26cc's. My 4-star 120 has one. I have a 26cc in it's a Valley View in my Cap 231 from SIG. What was the third one in?
You got one in your Super Sportster.
Yeah.
35cc.
That's a 35. And my giant Super Sportster is a 35 Stinger.
I put a 26 Stinger in my Smoothie XL.
Yeah.
And it pulls it around just fine.
We have, I got a Valley View 40 Twin, which is a really smooth running twin. You can't beat it for the price.
No.
It's got a really nice carburetor. Everything's parts-wise, like the carburetor's anodized, red plate on it. It's got an anodized prop hub and stuff on it. Really good engine. I have that in a giant big stick.
Yeah.
And that thing is a blast. You have a ton of power on a giant stick. It's pretty fun. So we've been pretty busy with the gas stuff. Hopefully we get some videos up of the of the different things we've been up to here lately. I got a birthday present here that we got built. It's a Balsa USA Moonraker. It's got a older 55AX in it. Made it tail dragger. The plan showed nose gear, but it's pretty tight up in the nose, so we made it tail dragger.
That makes us with 2 Moonrakers, and this I think is one of Balsa USA's best kept secrets. The plane is, you know, they made 3 planes out of really one set of ribs and 1 fuselage templates. They made the Smoothie,
The Excalibur.
and the Moonraker,
Yeah.
and we have all 3 of them. And out of those 3, the Moonraker is just absolutely smooth, crisp.
It's on rails.
It's on rails. You know, when they say that plane is on rails. And I would encourage anyone to build that plane. If you want to have a good time, throw a 46 or a 55AX in that and just let it rip.
Because you have a 46 in yours, and you had to add a little bit of tail weight, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I don't think mine took any.
Yeah, it took one piece.
So a 46 and a 55 is pretty close to the same weight, but I can tell you we ran both of them. And I think mine might be a little bit quicker.
It's a little quicker. The vertical is faster.
Yeah.
Both of them are unlimited vertical. But Matthew's will definitely go a little quicker vertical than mine. His vertical is about the same speed as mine flat out.
And that has I tried the new Futaba SU, I think it was 300 servos that they came out with, and they seem to be pretty smooth servos. About the same price as a 3004. The plastic gear servos, run them on 4.8. But both of those planes are really good planes, and hopefully we can get the Moonraker up on.
The Moonraker, we had it back the other night with a radar gun.
Yeah.
We didn't radar gun Matthews yet, but mine was up around 98, 99 mile an hour.
I was flying my.
That was flat. That was on the flat.
I was flying my Cougar, and I was 94, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were just a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Not much.
And the Sig Cougar and the Moonraker are both very, very good airplanes.
And they're very similar.
If you was debating between the 2 of them, if you was going more for looks, you'd go for the Cougar for sure. But they both fly really, really smooth.
And if you're on a budget, the Moonraker's a little less money.
Yeah.
But I love the Moonraker. It's a great plane. So that's what we've been up to, and we're looking forward to doing some more videos on some of the other things that maybe we'll do some on the Moonraker and, you know, some of the gas conversion stuff.
I mean, we got Piper Cubs to test out yet.
Yep.
We got all kinds of stuff coming up, so stay tuned.